Hey guys, welcome back to Ghostwriters Paranormal. Bogey here. So, if you guys remember part 1 of the cemetery video that I did, this is part 2. And if you have not seen part 1, I suggest that you watch it first. I will put a card up here, and I will also put a link to part 1 in the comments. So, this is part 2. Like I told you guys in the comments of part 1, something happened. I must have turned the camera off. The digital recorder is still going. It really sucks because I had some pretty good footage. Like here in a little bit, you'll hear me talking about a really old gravestone that was like from 1870 or something like that. And it looked really cool. But I do think that there is some pretty good replies in here. So let's see. We pretty much stopped. Remember the sacrifice. Let's pull this down so you can see the video a little bit more. Okay. So I even put a note here. Stopped at 31. This is 31. Alright, so if you watch that video, I told you that this right here, I looked her up. She died in a car wreck. Someone hit her or something like that. She was like 35. She was really pretty. And I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know anything about her. I was drawn to this area because of the fresh grave. And I was going to do a session, but I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do that. So I just went ahead and did a session here. So right here's a reply that says, "That girl is dead." Kiss her. Love to talk. Loving you. Let's see. Okay. And then over here, you can hear, "I feel like crap." Now, I'm not sure what this is. In the campaign. So I don't know, like campaigns can be like a campaign of war. I died in, maybe? In the campaign. I'm not sure. So earlier I was asking for Shanann, and I asked her if she would tell me who killed her. And right here is a pretty interesting reply. I don't know. I can't say for sure that it's related to that question, but in a couple videos back I was asking and they said it was a cop, or there was a cop. So once again, right here, you can hear it's a cop. Here says something about a portal. It's a portal. It's pretty clear. It's a portal. And then right here, someone says, I'm 70.
I'm 70.
Listen how clear that is. I'm 70. And I heard that in real time.
I'm 70. You are 70?
Alright, right here. This is the normal way that it came through. Listen to this reply. When I heard that, I thought, that sounds reversed. Because sometimes that happens. You can reverse the replies for audio and hear stuff. So here's what it says when it's reversed. And honestly, that sounds like my mother, to be honest. It says, we did not go up. The up sounds like my mom. That is crazy to me. We did not go up. Listen, that is just so straightforward. And that was reversed. So the original audio came through like this.
Is that what you said? You are 70?
This sounds like it says, I'm in trouble. It's so clear. Let's see, we'll use X noise again. And once again, if this is one of the first times you're watching my videos, you should find a denoise plugin. This one is paid for. It's called Waves X Noise. You can find it on sale for I think $60 to $80, but it's amazing because this is what the audio sounds like without X noise. It's really loud. And that reply would sound like this. You can still sort of hear it, but this is with X noise, okay? Denoise filter. You hear the difference. With it, without it.
Wow. Here's a grave that
Keep talking. That's an EVP, not through the radio. Now, this sounds to me like it says, that's when they passed away. Okay, so I'll play the whole thing. Right here is when I seen the really old gravestone. It was like 1870 something. And when I read the number off of it, it sounds like they said that's when they passed away. And it was when they passed away. I didn't read when they was born. I read, because that's really how old the gravestone was when they died. So
here's a grave that 1848.
1848. And see if that's what you think it says. That's when they passed away. It's kind of faster, but that's to me what it says. That's when they passed away.
I heard passed away.
And I heard that in real time. I love this GhostBox, guys. And once again, I wouldn't have got this Xbox or Xbox, what the this ghost box if it wasn't for you guys watching my videos and showing support, and for those of you that donated and that sort of thing. So thank you very much.
I heard passed away. Did you hear that? Passed away on something.
Now I'm by myself, but when I said, did you hear that? I'm like speaking to you guys watching the video.
Passed away. Did you hear that? Passed away on something. When do they talk about passing away on the radio? What date did you pass away on? I just love this little area that I was at before. Under this tree. Under this.
They're saying something right there.
Under this tree that.
Now listen right here. It sounds to me like they say, beam me up. Like, beam me up, Scotty.
Is recorded in this tree.
It's really weird. Okay, so I was asking them to show themselves on camera, which kind of sucks because once again it wasn't recording. Right here it sounds like they say, I am visible. And then right here, I am dead. So what's almost sounds like a male saying, I'm done dead. And then here I hear, I am dead. Or, I am Jesse. You be the judge. I am Jesse. Now that I'm listening again, I think that's what it's saying. Almost I'm Jesse again. Is that another dig me up? They said that the other night, I think last night, I did a session and I tried to do a live GhostBox session, but my microphone didn't pick it up good. You know, I always have problems. I do these things for 20, 30 minutes and I play it back. It's just annoying. But they said, dig me up again. And I was like, I cannot dig you up. I was like, why would you want me to dig you up anyway? That's just your physical body. It would do nothing. You're a spiritual being. And they didn't say anything. Okay. So here's another reversed clip. Okay. Here's the way it came through normal. See, that sounds reversed, right? That's the way it came through. The weird thing is this part, it sounds like it says, I love you. And then when it's reversed, it sounds like it says the same damn thing. So here's normal, the way it came through, and then reversed following. Listen how clear that is. I love you. Now, why would, it's just weird to me, why would something come through in real time reversed? Is it a filter or something that keeps them from telling us too much? And for some reason, sometimes it just plays backwards. I really do think that there's something more that we're not realizing of playing forward or backwards. I think that there's going to be something to do with frequencies and manipulating frequencies that's going to be the breakthrough, if you will. Just really quick, I was watching that new show about UFOs and the guy that was in the military and the guy from Maroon 5, I think he's like the lead singer. He started a group or whatever about like breaking into the government or whatever, trying to get the government to acknowledge it. If you haven't watched it, it's really cool because they've got some videos from the Navy and these guys in a jet that was flying around, and they caught them on camera. But they went to France and was speaking to some people from the government of France, and they were saying some different things, and they said that they figured out there's a certain frequency that they can play, and it attracts the spirits, or not the spirits, but the UFOs. And they said something about their helicopter got attacked by a UFO. It put some kind of laser beam onto the propeller and burned a place into the propeller. The helicopter was able to land, but barely. And they show pictures and stuff of the helicopter, and there's actually a picture of the helicopter in the air, and you can see the UFO. So that's kind of scary to think. They were saying something about if they was to shoot a rocket at the UFOs, they can send those rockets right back where they came from. And they said something about they've got a cloaking device, and if they do anything offensive, like trying to attack or anything like that, they have to drop that, and that's when they can be attacked. And they said that they use high energy beams to attack these UFOs or something. To me, it's stupid. Why would you? I mean, they're attacking them, but who's to say they didn't try to attack it at first? You know what I'm saying? Because they was talking about using the energy beams on them, and I don't know. It's crazy to me. I really do think that some of these things that we are hearing is related to aliens. I really do. But, you know, I went off on that trail because talking about frequencies or whatever, but it's really cool if you haven't seen the show. And the work that they are doing caused the government to basically admit to UFOs. They changed a law making it where Navy and military has a way of reporting incidents now. Like before, like the jet fighters and anyone that was flying, they would be pulled. You would lose your license or whatever, and or be kicked out of the military because you're crazy or something like that. So it's really cool that they're basically admitting that UFOs are a real thing. Right here, you can hear someone say, record it. Which I wish I heard that in real time. I might have noticed that I wasn't recording with the camera. Your umbrella. I had an umbrella in the Jeep. I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but your umbrella. And right here they say, how will you find us? Or how will you find them? Down here you can hear them say, I see ya. And then someone right here says, do you like it? Do you like
I'm not
it?
going to leave when I press stop.
And as I was stopping, of course, I start recording video again.
You are not forgotten. May all of you rest in peace and be surrounded by those that you love. Goodbye for now.
So guys, there you have it. That is part 2 to the cemetery session. And one of the reasons that I haven't done a whole lot of GhostBox stuff lately, I'd be using it more. Here, where I live, if I turn it on, it doesn't really pick up anything. That's why I've been doing sessions like in Columbia, the next town over. That's where this cemetery is, and it picks up a whole lot more. Like if I was like I did a session last night and it was like 45 minutes and there was maybe 2 or 3 replies. Yeah, it's possible to have 0 radio reception whatsoever and get replies. That is possible, but it takes a whole lot more energy for them. You see, when there is slight vowels coming through from radio stations, they can manipulate those frequencies to say things. That's why I'm a firm believer in actually being in a location where you can have some radio reception. But I want to do a full-on session reaching Shanann and asking her more questions. I just got to find a way to do it. I don't really want to do it in a graveyard. So, you guys give me any suggestions of a location you would like to see. You know, not in a graveyard. I can't do it at home because, like I said, it doesn't pick up much. But what would you guys like to see? I would love to go, like someone mentioned, to their grave where they're actually buried. But, I mean, I live in Kentucky, and the only places I've ever been my whole life is Tennessee and Ohio. Basically, the 2 surrounding states. I've always wanted to travel, but it's just not been in my cards. When I was really young, I went from having 0 kids to 3 in the matter of 2 years when I was 21. When I met my ex-wife, she had a 7-month-old, and I took him on as my son and raised him until he was a lot old. He's like 20 now. And she got pregnant, and then like 2-3 months after we had Mikey, she got pregnant again. And both times she was on birth control, supposedly. But it worked out for the good because I can't imagine my life without them. So, but yeah, it's just where I took on so much at such a young age. And now that I'm 40, I'm doing it all over again with Noah, 3 years old. So, all right, guys, love y'all. Hope you enjoyed the video. For anyone that actually stuck through this long, I want to say chicka chicka bang bang. Oh yeah. High five. All right. See you guys.